How's it going, everybody? I'm Resort28 back with another video. Today we have the Dodge. We are at Dodge for 200 lap race. I forgot to change it on the spreadsheet, but here we go. William Byron and Anthony Miller lead to the green. It was Justin Johnson now trying to get second from William Byron. Anthony Miller trying to use that high side, trying to see if he can get a sort of advantage, as we already have a caution out for 78 and 99. That's not a good sign for most of them because they're both chase contenders. So what happened here? 71 came down on the 99, and 78 was just at the wrong place at the wrong time. So we'll be back for the restart here once I get back to the leaders wherever they are at. And this is a long caution. And we welcome you back to Dodge Monodrome here. We're about to be on lap 8 out of 200. You have Anthony Miller, Justin Johnson, William Byron, Maple Andretti, and James Wallner in the top 5. Reflag. William Byron tries to get up to the point, but that will not work because he is on the high side. Top 2 pull away here, so we're going to be able to actually complete a lap. Jeez. Now we're coming up on lap 9, 200. Stage is on lap 100 today, so that's going to be quite fun. So, yeah, it looks like everyone's settled down here. Everyone knows, okay, it's a long 200 lap race. We have time to do this. So I'm just giving you a quick scan of the field here. Let's get on board William Byron, who's currently in 3rd. As he's trying to get the lead. It's only lap 11 of 200 laps, so this is going to be quite interesting to see what goes on. You can tell that Byron is trying to get a win here before the season ends. So now Richard Nelson's in the top 5. I'm gonna look up your first couple chasers here. The first chaser here, one that get a moment to look at it. I believe it's Joshua Cutts that's your first chaser. That's going to be a good thing for them, guys. I do not want that. No connection retired. Hold up, I'm going to restart my phone. Which is where I'm trying to look at this. Oh, okay, there it goes. So while we wait for that, we're on lap 16 of 200. And everything's starting to fan out here. And that's everyone's starting to fan out. They're recognizing that, hey, this is a long 200 lap race. And that we don't need to rush it too early. Joshua Cutts tries to take the P5 position away from Richard Nelson here, but that's not going to work. Joshua Cutts is trying to pass Richard Nelson on the high side, but that's not going to work here. Still got plenty of action in the back here. Right now, we're starting to decide who's in there, who's good. Who's not. Coming up on lap 20, so we're 10% of the way through this race. This race is going to be a little shorter than the usual whatchamacallit. This race is going to be shorter than the usual short track race. Most short track races are 250 laps. This one's going to be 200 because the average race length here is 400 laps. Just kidding, it is 500 laps, but I'm going to make this one a little shorter just for the memes. There's Joshua Cuts, he's getting there, he's trying. Now I'm going to pull up these chasers if I can. Okay, so here we go. So right now, this was coming into this race. So you have Michael Wellner in. Would be in. He's currently sitting P16, so that's good for them. Wizard Moses currently sitting in there. He would be good. Jimmy Johnson. Wizard Moses is currently sitting 13th. He's going to try and make that 12th here because he's making a move on Andrew Barnes. So I'll add another position that one of these guys need to make up. Jimmy Johnson, that's not a good sign. He's saying P38 as well as Ethan Jones. They were both in coming into this race, but I think that might stay the same, just depending upon where everyone else is at the moment. Zach Moses is 26. Alan Fredrickson's back there with them. He's currently sitting 36th. Alex Sadler, he sits 29th. And Joshua Cuts, he might move up here. He currently sits P6. He might move up here because of all this stuff that's happening. You need to be perfect if you want to be in the final four. So here's back to the race lead, and Justin Johnson is getting there. Let's get on board. Let's go on board with him. Now you can see a lot of traffic will be starting playing a little bit of a factor here in a few great laps. You see that the leaders will start to gain on them. You can tell Justin Johnson though, he wants this race victory. He wants that, wants to column to the W column. Again, it's only lap 31 to 200, so I mean, it's never too early, no, never too late. It's never too early, no, never too late. It's never too early. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyways, let's go on the bumper cam. You can tell that these guys are not really separating apart here. Just Johnson tries to go high yet again. Yeah, we're gonna get some different camera angles here. You're gonna like these ones. Justin Johnson trying to get to the 4 car for the lead. He's trying to high side, which I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. It's sort of working. You can see we have a little bit of a football field down in the middle section. Justin Johnson, he's trying to get there, dude. Again, I don't blame him for not getting there. It's early on in this race. He knows he has a fast car. He's just trying to feel out the 4 car, see where he stands on things. And remember, this is the second race of the round of 8, so eggs are getting to the end here. The end of the first season of WRA. Again, it's been a great first season, guys. Thank you all very much for watching these videos. I'm really pleased with these videos. Justin Johnson, you know he's going to be taking this lead momentarily once he gets to him again. 4 car trying to drive it like it's a diamond. Trying to drive the diamond. Justin Johnson, he can't figure out a way to get past this 4 car. Nothing so far has worked. Now we're a fifth of the way through this. And here comes that lap traffic, starting off with 3 crisper cuts once we get to them. So this lap traffic might play a role in how we do things and how this race runs. As you can see, Joshua Cuts made his way up to the top 5. And Richard Moses made his way up to the top 10. 2 very good chase contenders right up there in the mix here early. Let's go back on board William Byron. You can see that he is just trying to stay right behind these race leaders at the moment. You're staying third early on this race. You know you have a good car, so just don't use your stop up, then you're good. But yeah, you can see that these guys are starting to even this out a little bit. But then again, here comes Justin Johnson yet again. So he's still trying. He's still trying. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He's still trying, but so far nothing has worked for that 95 car. This is a fast half mile here. You go about 105 in these corners. They speed up to about 130 in the straightaways. Or about 140, excuse me. So this is a fast little track we have here. And you see Justin Johnson starting to fade here a little bit as Anthony Wallner pulls away. But you can see that the lap traffic is getting closer and closer. It's getting there. And you can see that we have a little bit of a battle for force here between Joshua Cuts and Blue Bungee. You can see that outside is really working here. And Joshua Cuts easily able to clear that 81 car and move himself up position. Now we're about a fourth of the way through this race here. And William Byron, he's starting to get there now too. He knows that he has to go because that 8 car, he knows that he's going to try to take this lead. So Byron's trying to put the pressure on that 95, telling him, hey, we need to get going. This 5 is telling him we need to go right now. And Justin Johnson disagrees and forces Byron high, but that's actually going to get Byron the benefit of the doubt. And here he comes. Never mind, he's not going to get that benefit of the doubt. And there goes Joshua Cuts. He's going to try to take third. Joshua Cuts doing the big game, or trying to at least. But you tell that there's barely any low line here at this track. And there's the lap traffic that we've been talking about for these past couple laps. And that's really going to give these guys second down to 6. Yeah, 6. A pretty good advantage that they could get to before the lap traffic. Before you can start lapping down the cars. So that's why you see these guys starting to push again, because this lap traffic is really going to play a factor into how this race unfolds. You can tell that their lap times are starting to slow down just a bit. Not much. Again, on board Liberty University car cam. You tell Byron's trying to get high because he knows that that line works. But they're slowly fading behind that 4 car. So you have to get going right now. Again, Byron trying to high side. Justin Johnson keeping it low, just trying to see what he can do with this car. We're over halfway through the stage at this point. Here at Dodgers. We're halfway through the first stage. Halfway. That's halfway for a while. But you tell that 4 car he's there now. He's at that lap traffic now. So that's going to be a matter of how he gets past this lap traffic. If he can, if not, these guys are going to be right back on his tail here in a minute. And you can already see Justin Johnson gained 5 1,000s there. And you can see that lap traffic is holding him up, and even Justin Johnson the benefit of that, but he's going to be, Weller's going to be able to try to pass the lap car here. Ryan Truex, one of the tougher guys to pass here. Justin Johnson needs to get there. There he goes. Justin Johnson trying to stay on that 4 car. Trying to keep an eye on him, trying to say, I need this. I need a win here. Because that 71 car is easily getting passed at this point. It's the 5 and the 8. Now going to be coming up on his bumper, now on his side, and he's going to be able to be clear. Now next contender is this 23 car. They haven't had a caution since the very first lap when the 78 and 99 collided. That 78 car now, he's actually been able to work his way up a little bit here. He's up to 24th, but not going to be enough at this rate because you have the 01 to 6. The who else was a chaser? 01 to 6. The 8. You have him up there. The 99 he doesn't have to worry about. And 1, so that's 7. And so that's 78 if you're worried about him. He's running mid-pack, so he's fine. But he needs to gain a couple positions if he wants a chance at this. So we're going to go back to the front. And you can see they're getting out of that 23 now. And Justin Johnson's going to be all over his back bumper. This ain't your typical Bristol race. You can tell he's pushing. Scott Hudson now is up to P10. What run they had because they didn't make the playoffs. What a run they've been having. And that 13, man, what about that 13, dude? What is there to talk about? He's been having an incredible day so far, running P9. Now going to be running P10 here for a little bit, but they've had an incredible day up to this point. They've had a tough season for it ever since they entered the league, but this is a step for them. This is a step for that 13. They just need to take it step by step. I know it's only lap 70, but this 13 showed so far that he has some speed. As now here comes the 95. He's on it. He is getting there. Justin Johnson. He's also had the best of seasons, but you can tell he wants this. You can tell that Justin Johnson wants this. You can tell he's getting there. He's getting there. He's trying to get there, but Joshua Cutts now up to P3. You can tell that he might be the first chaser to win the chase all season. So that would be an automatic step up to Homestead if this 8 car wins. That'll be an automatic win and a ticket to the finale, which would eliminate that spot. Give Joshua Cutts a true advantage, and now he's all over the back bumper in the 95. He's had a great car today. He's not spoken anything on the radio ever since the drop of the green. You can tell that he's getting there. He's trying. Justin Johnson, he has to go now. There's nowhere he can go. He's trapped. And that next lead car is until about 2 seconds back. So Justin knows he's going to have to do this on his own with the help of lap traffic. You can see right here, Byron has faded a little bit, so that's not going to really help that 95 that much. And that 8 car is the first chaser here. As we come up with about 20 laps to go here in the first stage. And you see that lap traffic is holding up that 4 car, giving second and third place a chance at this again. You see that Justin Johnson, he's driving it down deep, holding that high side through the middle of the corner, and just focusing on his race. He's not worried about that third place car, and now he's on the side of Anthony Wellner. And here he comes. Justin Johnson trying to take the race lead away. Not going to happen this time. But that 8 car, you know how strong he's been so far today. But he's not strong on that inside line, so that's why that 95 was able to hold him off. In fact, I think no one's pretty strong on that. I think absolutely no one's on pretty good on that low line today. So that's unless it's at the end of the corner, which means everyone's good at that. Still, no one's been good at that low end today. Anthony Wellner right now, still holding that lead, trying to get around lap traffic. Nothing's working for him so far. And Justin Johnson, there he goes. He's going to dive down there a little bit deeper than he normally has so far this race. Trying to keep that gap the same. And there's Alex Ferguson. There's his damage from the incident so far today. And Joshua Cutts, he needs to get there. He will. Joshua Cutts needs to keep following through on these lapped out cars. That's only the second lapped out car I believe they've lapped today. Yes, sir, it has. Gabe Benny did move up a position, so that's why he hasn't been lapped yet. But Byron, he's been fading ever since the start of this run. His car has not been the best. And now here comes Richard Nelson and Jimmy Johnson for his position. Byron has not had the best of days ever since he dropped the great game. Qualified on pole. Now he's just faded. And Justin Johnson, you can tell he still wants this lead. You know that's coming up on the other stage, so you know that he's going to be pushing even more now. Oh, there he... Oh, Joshua Cutts moves him up the track a little bit. Joshua Cutts, he's trying to work on him inside. That's not really helped him. Helped as much. Joshua Cutts just needs to get back in line. We're only going to be coming up on the halfway. This is the end of the race. You don't need to win this part. You just need to win the final part where you actually win. So yeah. That 4 car, he's been impossible to pass so far, unless if he's been around lap traffic. So that's why these guys are trying to get into that lap traffic as quick as possible. And there's Justin Johnson trying yet again. This time he might be able to make the move though. He doesn't make it stick again. And now the 99's actually been able to hold his ground here. And that 97, he's coming up here too. So you can tell that these guys are pushing with 10 laps to go here on the stage. Joshua Cutts trying to get out of this, trying to get past Justin here. Nothing, and now the 99's going to be able to pass him too, because although he has damage, he's there. So now that will eliminate Joshua Cutts out of this equation for the moment, as now he battles with the lap down car, and that's going to be pretty easy for him. So now that's going to put Justin Johnson in a good place here, trying to get the stage win here. Now the 4 car delving down deep again. So we have 7 laps to go here on the stage. And 95, you can tell he's driving the tires off it. But I think that 4 car, he's been impossible to pass so far, so I think that 4 car keeps it for the stage. Right now you have Joshua Cutts running 3rd, the 97 running 4th, 5 running 5th, 01, 6, 07, 13, he's gained another couple positions, he's up to 8th, 00, 19, and 7 battling for that, and now that's going to be the 00, 10th, Unless Ty Cornell says something about that. Yes, sir, he does. At 99, he's one of these guys run for their money. I don't know if the council likes that, though. Anyways, 4 laps to go here on stage. Justin Johnson needs to push it. Push it real quick. That's copyright. Justin Johnson needs to get on the throttle early. Earlier than that 4 car. Otherwise, that 4 car, he keeps that lead. And he does for that case. Coming up on 2 to go, and here comes that 4 car. The 4 car, Kevin Harvick won the New Hampshire race yesterday. Can he get the win? Can the 4 car sweep the weekend of racing and try to get there? And the 4 car is going to be able to get the stage 1 victory here in a lap time. If the 95 can pass him, that won't work. And here comes the 4 car for the stage victory here today. Here. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10. I believe this is 10. Yes, sir, that's 10. So Brian Lancaster just misses out on some stage points here today. And Justin Johnson now. This might be developing into something here, folks. Here comes Justin Johnson on the outside. Here we go. We got a battle for the lead. But with these cars, that won't last very long. And as you can see, that 95 finally takes the lead, and Joshua Cutts moves up to the 2nd place position once he gets around him. And that 95 is to the point. Here we're still about 98, coming up on 97 laps to go here at Dodge. So nothing really surprising there. Joshua Cutts trying to see if he can get there. There's some more lap traffic. There's the black and white crew. There's John Taylor Jr. and Justin Johnson. Black and white crew for the win. And Justin Johnson's going to be able to follow suit. I don't know about Anthony Wellner though. He's too far back. Okay, there you see, he's moved up a couple positions. He's now up to 37. Good job, mate. And there's that 71 again. 37. 71 again. 71. Right now, Joshua Cutts, he can just follow this 95 around for a little bit. He knows that he has the car to beat Justin. He's been able to pass several guys up to this point. So he knows that he can just follow Justin around for a little bit. Just try and get there. So we have a little bit of a battle for 30 of developing between the 4 and the 97. And same goal for 5th place. This Balloon Byron Wizard Moses. Justin Johnson, he knows that he needs this win. He knows that he cannot give Joshua Cutts this win, but Joshua Cutts gets this win. He's going to Homestead. No matter what circumstances, he's going to Homestead. So right now, that's what Joshua Cutts is doing. He's just waiting for some more lap traffic to take advantage of this 95, because that lap traffic gets played big part so far in terms of how this race has been ran. You can see there's the 78 right there. He's faded a little bit. That's probably going to put that 78 in a must win. Next week, we go to the 1.5 mile circuit of beautiful Kansas for the elimination races. That race is going to be live here on the WRA channel. Not technically live, but it's going to be live on the Discord channel. So if you want to come out and support your driver here for the Final Four, then come out and support him. And then following that, of course, we have the final four, which this 8 car, he might be able to make something happen here. He might be automatically set to 100% if he wins. But we'll see that in 85 laps time. But again, you got 2 live races here coming up in the next couple of weeks. You have Kansas for the elimination race and Homestead for championship. Those are coming up in the next couple of weeks. Good support your driver as they race in those final couple of races. Anyways, back to the action on track. Joshua Cuts, you see, he's trying, and he's just missing out on those great opportunities to pass. Here. And you can see he's running just a high roof that Justin Johnson, so you think he can get the run off more, but nothing so far. Let's go look at some of these battles back here. You can tell that Brilliant Byron's being put under pressure yet again by Wizard Moses. And this time Wizard Moses is going to be able to make that pass pretty cleanly before turn 1. So William Byron drops yet another position. That's been the story of his day so far. He's just dropped a bunch of positions that he should have been holding on to. He's had a pretty good car. He had a pretty good car qualifying. We were watching him. He qualified on pole, but nothing so far for him. And that 8 car of Christopher Cutts, you can see he's trying to reel him in, and this or no cigar. Man, I'm hungry. I need something up here in this booth. It's literally 8 o'clock in the morning when I'm recording this. This video is probably going to be going posted up later today, so you'll know what time I'm recording this. But I need something up in this booth. Someone bring me a pancake. Or donut. Donut's even better. Anyways, that 97, he's passed that 4 car. So now he's going to be trying to chase down the top 2 and try to make this a 3-way battle for the victory. We're on lap 123 of 200. We're getting close to the end of this one, folks. So it's a little shorter than average race today, but you gotta take what you gotta take. Coming up on lap 125, 200. This would be the halfway point if we were doing it at 500, but again, I'm just trying to get this video up. And Joshua Cutts, he tries to take that outside, tries to pass Justin Johnson, but again, nothing. And here comes the 78 of Zach Moses. He's going to be in the must win if he doesn't do well today, and that's been the case so far. So he's saying P37 at the moment, so that's not the best of things. In which Joshua Cutts now trying to take advantage of that 78, and here he goes, side by side, and that's going to be a chase. That's going to try to be a chaser to the point here. That's where Joshua needs to stay for these next 75 laps. He needs this victory. He needs this. Let's go on board the JK Studios car of Justin Johnson. He fell back to second now, and now Joshua Cutts, he cannot seem to get past this lap traffic. There he goes. He needs to be on that high side. And wouldn't you know it, the iHeartRadio car of McDowell, he's now on the back bumper of Justin Johnson. Justin Johnson can get back to this 8 car, which he's already looks like he's doing here just a little bit. He might be able to make this a 3-way battle for the lead once again. And Zach Moses, he's one of the toughest guys to pass out here. And here comes Adam McDowell. He's now going to try to pass for the lead for second. I was about to say for the lead. For second. And Joshua Cutts now is about to get through to pass the 78. Put him a lap down and continue on with your day, good sir. Now we're gonna have a big battle for second here, as you have a lap car just mixed too, and Wizard Moses now up there. You know what happened back in Michigan with him and with Mrs. and Tyler Cornell? I'm sure that Pepperidge Farm remembers. Sorry, I had to. Anyways, here comes Justin Johnson now. They're gonna put Zach Wilson slot down right here. Next slot card again, Caden Daddy, but if he passes Hugo Jones, it's gonna be Hugo. We'll see. We'll see. Anyways, this 8 card, he's pulled out to a second lead, which he needs. He needs every advantage he can get, because right now he currently sits advanced here because he is in. He is in. He would be in right now at the moment if the race ended right now. He would be into the final 4, so that's why he's trying to get every advantage he can get. He knows that this is for Homestead, and that 95, he's trying, but again, like we've been saying so far, no sir, no cigar. That 95 is fading and fading fast. And the old one was Moses too, as we see Adam McDowell making a pit stop here. This is the only way you can really get into the lovely turn 3, turn 4 pit stall as we get going here on pit stops. We've not seen any sort of advantage from these guys out on track so far. And I think there's probably about to be a yellow here. As you see Joshua cut. No, that's what I was about to say. Joshua fitting as we. Yep, there it is. Caution is out for let's see what happened here. This is only our second yellow of the day, so that's pretty good track record. We'll see. Byron came out of pit road. You see this on the replay. See right here. Here comes Brian Lancaster. And I don't know what happened with William Byron here. Let's see that one more time. Did he just clip it? Yeah, he clipped the tire barrier. And I don't know how he did that, but caution comes out. That's pretty much going to be William Byron's race, which was already done, making it even more done. So we're slow, and you can see more guys now taking that exact same tire barrier. We're gonna go to commercial break here. Where is the freaking pace car? I need to find it. There we are. So we'll be back for the restart. Welcome back to the race here. As the 8 car is the leader, and that was a really big advantage that he needed because he has everyone in front of him and everyone to his left, either a lap down or something else, and that's going to be about. Let's go put it to about the 5 car battle for the race victory. So that was a really smart play call by that 8 car. But now he's going to have to deal with the 01 of Wizard Moses here as we have about 50 laps to go. So that pretty much got rid of Justin Johnson, which he was fighting to win for. And that got rid of Anthony Wellner, which he also was fighting for a win for at one point, but pretty much not happening now. But now he's going to have to deal with another chaser, Wizard Moses. He's been also making his way up through the field, so now we're going to see how these two get along with each other. Here as we come up on lap 149. At 13, though, he was having such a strong day. I'm so sad. He was having such a strong day. He was running in the top 10. Now he's running P23 again because of the pit call. Don't get me wrong, that was a very smart pit call, but just sad to see that guy. I hope he was going to get, and I hope he was going to get a top 10 for sure. He was going to get a top 10 for sure. And now we're to deal with the main battle that everyone's looking at right now. That's going to be that 8 and the 01. And this is for a ticket to Homestead here. These are the only 2 chasers that are either not allowed to have or something like that, or something along the lines. So this is for Homestead, boys. This is for Homestead. Is that going to be the 8 of Joshua Cuts or the 01 of Wizard Moses? We're going to see how both of these two handle each other. And there's the 6th of Michael Wilner. He's running in the top 10. He's going to go a lot down. 12, he's not for position. He's just fighting for his lap back. He wants his money back. but that's what you get when you play NR 2003. You get weird pick calls, pick strategies, and different stuff like that. But these guys do not need to pit anymore. So we're set to go from here. So right now, we're coming up on about 45 laps to go. And you can tell that I think Wisdom might be in just based on how he's ran today. Joshua Cuts, most of these guys are probably going to be in just based on how they ran today and how everyone else is currently running. So these guys are probably going to be in just based on how everyone else is running. Because I mean, you have the 6 down there, the 1 up there, which that 1 car he's had a pretty solid day. Then you have the 6. He's not having too great of a day. That 78, he's all the way back up to 20. That's a good job by him, though. Then you have the, I don't know who else is out. Then you have the 48 out. He was having a good day. They've all pretty much hit that tire barrier. That's what I'm thinking. They all hit that tire barrier. And you have the, yeah, that's probably what it was. So that's, I don't know. But just based on these guys who are running right now, these top 2 right here, the 01 and the 8, these guys are probably in just based on how they ran today. Because 01, he was already sitting pretty well in 3rd place in the points coming into the day, but he's probably going to move up to 2nd. And 8 car, he's probably, if the 01 wins, 8 car is probably going to move up into top 3. That's my bet. If the 8 wins, the 01's going to move up to the 2nd, and the 8's going to be out next to him. That's just based on truth. Let's go on board the Nationwide car. Please immersive. Which, by the way, I'm going to be in the NR 2003 online league. So if you see videos for NR 2003 online, that's what that is. I'm going to be doing some street stocks, and it's going to be some relatively short videos. We'll see about that, but you're going to see probably that the first of those videos out on Wednesday, so that's going to be fun. Anyways, back to the race. We're on lap 164, 200. You can tell them we're starting to get to the end of this thing, because that 8 car, he knows he needs to pull. Because he knows that 01, he's also been climbing his way through the field today. Now we're getting the ultimate battle that we really want to see. 01 has 1 win, I believe. The 01 has 1 win for sure. I'm trying to think how much the 8 has. I believe the 8 has 2. I believe the 8 has 2. No, the 8 also has only 1. Oh yeah, that win came at Homestead. I'm not spoiling anything, I'm just being dumb. So both the 1 and the 8 both have 1 wins at the moment, so this is about for their 2nd win and the trip to the Final 4. Now the 01 goes a lap down. Here we go, coming up on 30 laps to go here when we get back to the line next time by. It's 01, he knows that he's probably going to be advanced just based on how he's running, so he's let this 8 car run. Because remember, you have a 3x multiplier when you are in the chase for in the second round. And you're gonna have a 4x multiplier if you are at the final four. So meaning that the stage points will not matter at Homestead for the final four. They will matter for everyone else, so that will determine the final result. Playoff points will come into playoff points will basically determine if we have tied. Playoff points will determine that. Playoff points will also not matter. Stage points will not matter. Stage wins will not matter, unless if it's a tie. Unless there's a tie going into Homestead. That's the only explanation on that. Otherwise, those will not matter for this season. Next season, playoff points will probably be implemented into Homestead. So like you have this amount of points at the start, but yeah. But we'll see. This season they will not matter in Homestead. So this Zero, he's had a really good strong day here up to this point. 6P3. You have the 7P4 wherever he's at. There he is. Again, not a chaser. Then you have, then you have the 9P5. He's been running relatively well since his win at Watkins 1, so really good job for those guys. Anyways, the 01, starting to lose time here. You're starting to lose time going up this 12. There's Diego Hernandez here. That's the P22 position. About to be lapped. And you can tell Justin Johnson, he's ace. He did have a chance at the win at one point before the caution came out, and he decided to pit, which stuck everyone a lap down in pit road. So, yeah. Anyways, 21 laps to go. Wizard was seeing his chances being with Joshua Cutts. He knows that he's not going to be able to win this one. But based on how he's ran today, he's probably going to be in just based on how he's ran today. So, shrug. Now you need at least, I don't know, 120 points, 130 points. You need 130 points to advance. 131 points or more before the cut line to advance. I don't know if Wizard Moses is exactly going to be that much, but if you are 131 points above the cut line, you are good to go for the chase for the final four. But if your name is Joshua Cutts right now, you're probably about to get in via a win. That's what he's saying right here. He knows that his chances are looking pretty slim right now if he doesn't win this one. So that's why. Oh, don't wreck right with the leaders right there. Don't wreck. Good boys. Continue. Don't wreck yet, actually. Don't wreck yet. You can see with Moses, he's fading back now because they're going 3 wide. And the 8 car trying to put as much cars between him and the 01 as he can, because he knows that this might be his last shot. Because you don't know where you're going to qualify next week. You don't know how good the car's going to run. So he knows he has to take advantage of this. The 01 now is stuck in a bunch of lap traffic. This is not good for that 01 car. And this 8 car, he's now running away. He followed suit with that 79, as he was supposed to be the next car lap down, but as you can see now, Wismos is not trying to maneuver his way around the lap traffic. He's not as well talented to get around this traffic as Joshua Cutts is, so he's pretty much stuck in a pickle until he passes these guys. Which, he only has one of them left, but that really cost him. He's now down to about 1.5 seconds back, and that's going to put Joshua Cutts into true. Bye, Dad. Sorry, it's Monday. Anyways, coming up on 10 laps to go. Here comes Loser Moses finally getting around that last piece of lap traffic. But it's not going to be enough at this point. 10 laps to go. He's now about basically 2 seconds back of this 8 car, so that's not going to help him out. I mean, he did gain a little bit. She's now down to about 1.8 seconds back, but not enough time in this race to catch up to this 8 car. This 8 car, I knew he would hold on to the lead once he got it. And with pit strategy, a little bit of pit strategy, a little bit of luck, Mr. Caution, he has been able to pull a trick out of the magic hat. And as you can see now, that trick is paying off as we come up with 6 laps to go. Joshua cuts. He does not want to see the yellow. He wants to see the yellow with 3 laps to go because he knows that he's going to win if Caution comes out with 3 or less laps to go. 5 laps to go when we get back to the line. Wizard Moses trying to do everything he can to try to seal something here. Trying to seal whether or not he can get into the Final 4 on points, or if he can try to get the Final 4 via a win next week at Kansas, which is a good old 1.5 mile. 1.68 back now, 4 laps to go. This 8 car Joshua Cuts. He's shown so far throughout this postseason that he belongs at Homestead. That's where his heart is at. We have 3 laps to settle this. Joshua Cuts wouldn't mind seeing the L now. Coming up on 2 laps to go. He is just driving the wheels off of this thing. 2 laps to go. Joshua Cuts knows that his hopes and dreams are about to come true, because he's about to make the Final 4 and go to Homestead here once he gets around these final few corners. Coming up on 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Joshua Cuts. He sees his hopes and dreams in the distance. He sees palm trees. He sees sand. He sees a track. He sees the championship. Joshua Cuts is going to Homestead. Good job by those guys. Good job every day. Good job by those guys to win that race. Now they don't have to worry as much in Kansas. Anyways, guys, that's the WRA race for this week. Hope you all enjoyed that one. I was our winning signing off.